So I woke up this morning in full opioid withdrawals. Like I was having really vivid dreams. I was like startling to wake, and I was having like a dream within a dream, and it was exhausting. My head's killing me. It just feels like I'm trapped inside of my body, and I haven't had an opioid since Sunday, and today is Wednesday. The point of me taking the opioids was that at the time when I came in on Thursday, my contractions were really painful and really intense, and the hope was that with the nifedipine and with the opioid, it would help to kind of relax some of that, and as such, baby wouldn't be in distress, my cervix would stay closed, and at the time it did help for the 4 days, and then I realized, because I have such a high tolerance because of years and years of taking it, that I had to settle, because the more I continued to take it, the more likely I would get withdrawals. And so I spoke up and said I'm not going to continue taking them, and asked for other alternatives to try and relieve some of that pain from the contractions. And we managed, but now it just feels like hell, like going through hell with these withdrawals. And that's why, like, I always have to remind myself it's so important to speak up. Like, it's just so important to advocate for yourself, because if I was to like continued taking the opioids and going into labor with the opioids, I would be having withdrawals around the time that I gave birth, and that would be very, very, very difficult. And I'd also worry whether that would mean that baby would be going through withdrawals as well. And even though it wasn't a very long time, I guess just because of my body and the way that I've built up a tolerance to opioids over these years, it's something to consider, which is very frustrating.
One of my biggest struggles every day is trying to decide what to eat, because what I'm in the mood for changes every day, and sometimes I want something, well, most of the time I'd rather something light, and I don't really want to eat like that. The only thing I really would love is fruit. I don't want to eat anything else. Like, I would love to just have juices all day. And I know that I can't do that because I want to have baby be big and juicy and plump as we can get him. And so it's a constant headache. Yesterday I had Greek food, and today I'm like, do I just want to get some fruit and let myself have a fruit day? Should I get like cafe food and get some eggs and like carbs? Do I want to have Mexican food but then have like the taste of onion in my mouth afterwards? It's going to make me feel sick. So I don't know, I'm just having a look. This is like, it takes me like half an hour to do every time, which is annoying. This is my dinner for today. It doesn't look as appetizing as I thought it would. I got some orange chicken from a place called Belly Bow, and we'll see what it's like. You know, the worst thing about my pregnancy, one of the worst things, there are many crazy things about being pregnant right now, but because I have HG, which is like really extreme nausea and sickness, sometimes food I like doesn't taste as it should, doesn't smell as it should, and it really changes from like day to day, hour to hour. So I've just got this food and I've opened it and the smell is making me feel sick. I have no option but to eat it. I do have an option. I might not be eating dinner today, but I'm gonna try. The rice is good. Let me see if this chicken is okay. Oh, the chicken's okay. Yay. I get to eat. So it's the end of day 6, and apart from my opioid withdrawals, the day's been pretty uneventful, which is very good. Like, I've not had I haven't had any contractions today. I haven't had any kind of tightenings at all. I've just had this really heavy uterus, which has been okay. Like, whenever my uterus doesn't feel heavy, I feel tempted to start walking, and so like when I've had a little bit of relief today, I've been reminding myself not to walk, because as much as they say that there's no evidence that bed rest will do anything for the cervix, I know that with a heavy uterus, if I'm walking, it's going to irritate it, and I know how heavy also my uterus is when I'm walking, and so I'm not prepared to risk it, because we are 2 days away from being 24 weeks, which is viability, which is so exciting, and I want to make sure that we get to those 24 weeks. So that's the end of day 6. Let's see how we go tomorrow.